And I am here to celebrate something amazing today, right? We on the countdown. And today I didn't forget my glasses. I got them so I can see what's going on in the chat, man. Morning. What's up with you, Kev Cook? What it do? Work and listen, let's go. All right, yes, sir, man. All right, y'all. So, if y'all didn't know, your boy started YouTube back in the day, right? I'm gonna go back 2018 around Veterans Day. Yeah, your boy was doing that, right? What's up, Kev? What up, what up, what up? What up, Dave D? What's happening? What's happening? Hold on, let me go ahead and pull this up, man. I got my secondary device, man, because we about to go do it now, like memory lane. Now we're gonna be doing another video on this once I hit the necessary views, but that's what we're here for this morning. The video on this. All right, just make sure I'm doing a sound check. So, 2018, Veterans Day. But if we back up past that, man, we got this man in the building right now, Tony Woe. Tony Woe is the one person that encouraged me. Hey, what's going on, Fancy? How you doing? Look at all the red and black. What's going on? What's happening? Man, chilling, man. No, yeah, you good. You know what I'm saying? Hey, this is my video right here. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? What's happening?
What's up?
Indy 123. Who we be? I'm good. How you?
Good. I was thinking about you earlier this week. I was like, okay, I ain't know.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Been moving and grooving, trying to get stuff together, man. Like, that's why I'm about to celebrate some stuff right now. Because, you know, man, YouTube is doing good. I'm popping. You know what I'm saying? Good. Got the people. I got my people in here. I got House of X. I got Tony Woe in the building.
Love it.
Yeah, it's, you know what I'm saying? You know me.
Okay, you ready for this weekend?
Yeah, no, yeah.
Don't do that.
No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm about to bust it wide open.
You got a dinner at 8 o'clock? What kind of shit is
I know, that's crazy, bro. I'm like, yo.
Oh, like, y'all killing me.
I said, yo. That is wild because I had that kind of stepped on my toes with a business, you know what I'm saying? I got some business I need to be taking care of, you know what I'm saying? So
well, you know, 4:30 to 11 we have a break for appointments.
Right, yeah.
You got any?
I will. Yeah. I will. We will do this. Yeah, man. So let me explain something real quick, man. Let me go down this rabbit hole real quick, y'all. And again, that's one of my videos. So I've been going through this leadership course and stuff like that, man. Really impactful stuff, which is going to lead me to this one thing. When I started this, man, Tony Woe was like, yo, bro, man, you passionate about these watches, man. Like, you should be doing this on YouTube. So I was like, all right, cool. And I've told this story many times before, but I do have some people that's here that's new. Speaking of which, wrist check. I have on, the Hamilton, this thing right here. Yeah, it doesn't match anything I got on, but, you know, Julius Caesar 7 month, you know what I'm saying? Let's go. You see this? We're going to get into that, man, because I have a whole thank you for this. And, yeah, just bear with me, y'all. Bear with me, because I'm telling y'all, my morning did not start off correctly, but, y'all have to understand, this has been my baby. This has been my project. This has been my life's work, doing this right here. And look at my man Vic, 43 months, man. He been rocking with me for 40, man. Actually been longer than that, but you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, he's been a member over here. Congratulations, bro. You deserve it. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. Like, and that stuff right there is giving me energy, man. Like, bruh. And I'm gonna try to get through this without getting emotional. But you know, like if I get emotional, y'all just gonna have to ride with me. Y'all gonna have to ride with me because this means a lot to me. This has been my life's work. So here's the deal, y'all, and I want y'all to know this. When I started this channel way back in 2018, me and Tony Woe was talking about it, and he was like, "Yo, bro, I think you should do this. You should go ahead and talk about it. You should tell your passion. You should talk about watches because you're always talking about it. You're always rocking a different type of timepiece, man. Like, bro, you out here blessing people. You doing stuff, man. Like, I'm telling you, bro, go and do it, right? So what I did, y'all, the first thing I did was I started researching stuff. I had already been watching channels. Archie Luxury and TGV were the two channels that I watched the most back then, right? And I was looking at their styles and I started looking at like who's doing what, you know, because I don't want to step on toes, meaning I didn't want to be a copycat of anybody. right? So I remember starting my channel, and I was at Enterprise, and I was more like, hey, welcome into the show. I go by your name, Trapvision 3D, your favorite nephew. That's what I used to say, your favorite nephew, because I felt like I was family with y'all, and I wanted everybody to feel comfortable with that. This is a lifestyle channel, and I remember my show started off as an Invicta lifestyle is what I started off with. Case in point, I can't talk about Invicta without, do I have an Invicta watch with me? Yes, man, and I'm gonna always rock something, man. Like, I have an Invicta piece that was given to me by a friend, another collector. This right here, rose tone, number limited. This has an NH35 in it. The specs on it, who cares about the specs? This watch means a lot. It will never leave my collection, man. This thing right here is an heirloom. Yeah, to people that don't like Invicta, they think that it's polarized too big. Who cares? I just know that when I started this channel, people started jumping in and they started participating. We were talking, we were going back and forth. We was having community. We had community. Then the cruises, and then people like, hey, I didn't know that Invicta did a cruise, man. And they was like, yo, it became like a running joke, a little gag on there. So some of the more prominent people on YouTube started talking about it, man. But like, here's the beautiful thing. Why am I so hype about today's episode? Is because I'm close to 1 million views. After 7 years, this will be my 8th year on YouTube after 7 years. Yes, and I want to get this out the way. I'm not playing small on this one, y'all. When I tell you, being honest, when I'm telling you that is YouTube a competition? Yes, you're competing for views. We're competing for views. We are getting in a position to where we're known, notoriety. You want to get paid on this thing. You want everything that you can get. And if you say you don't, you just here for a certain thing, God bless you. But I'm going to tell you that my original wanted to get in here was I wanted to share my passion. I wanted to fill a space that wasn't on YouTube. And it was like having this whole lifestyle, this hype around the Invicta watch company. But then I was like, okay, it's bigger than that, because you have companies like Rolex, Swatch Group, and so like just say Swatch Group, LVMH, and all these different companies and like conglomerates. Yes, everybody wants a piece of the pie. Everybody wants to talk. Every YouTuber on here, every horologist, you want to be in a position to where you can get free merch, product, and stuff like that. Review it, or whatever the case is, showcase it, and then sell it, give it out. Well, I don't care what you're doing, but you want to be known for something on here. Everybody's fighting for attention. But I'm not competing with anybody but myself. I want to be better than I was before, and I've gotten a lot of advice. I've gotten a lot of support, and I'm close to 1 million views. It took me 7 years to get this. And what y'all don't realize, some of you guys don't realize this, me being who I am, and shout out to, look at that, man. That's not Invicta. That is a whole group of people on Facebook. Invictaholics. I got this hat. This hat was given to me, right, by some dope people, and I cruise with. And I enjoy having time with these people, right? But getting back to the views, getting back to doing this, there's plenty of times I want to quit. There's plenty of times where I said this isn't worth it. It's not working, because I am not Bruce. I am not Random Rob. I'm not Teddy. I'm none of these people. Though I watch their channels, I'm Trapvision 3D, right? And everybody that has been a part of the channel, that's no longer part of the channel, okay, I can't do anything about that. There's like growth here. Sometimes it was like stagnant, and there's times where I want to quit. Thousands of times. And then the fact that I got monetized, when I got monetized, I was like, I didn't think I was going to ever get there. I didn't. Because I was looking at, look, there's millions upon millions of, not rock fans, but Invicta fans. And there was only a select few that participated that looked at my channel. Even now, YouTube hasn't shown or is not acknowledging, but sending out their notification to people. I got people like Tony White that's like, yo, bro, when the next time you going live? I said, I just went live yesterday. He was like, you went live yesterday? I said, yeah, went live yesterday. He's like, I didn't get notification. He's not the only person. I don't know why YouTube does it. Coffee break. 2 cups. Yep. And I like to promote 2 cups. Responsible creator. That's in the description. Kokomo Watch Company is down in the description, and we're gonna talk about them. Trifecta is down in the description. Go grab those links. Go check it out. Go check it out. I'm gonna tell you why here in a minute. Happy birthday, Eileen. Eileen's birthday. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday. I met Eileen on a Invicta Cruise, and when I tell you, the reception was amazing. I will never, ever, 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 ever forget. Now, Bob Cohen, that's my dude. But when I met his wife, Eileen, she gave me such an exciting and warm and just beautiful, hey, Trap, how you doing? I've been watching you. It gave me the biggest hug. I loved it. This was on an Invicta Cruise, and it wasn't even about the watch. It was about, like, the connection, man. I've been doing this, yo. This is my life work. This is my life work, man. Hold up, and I'm trying to get to y'all. Some of you guys may not have an idea of what this means to me. Right now, I'm at 994,982 views. It's been a battle. It's been a battle to get to that. It has been a battle. I had to battle myself. I had to battle, man, even the people that was closest to me. I had people that were close to me that I trusted with my feelings. I trusted with, like, things, advice, like to mentorship, all of this stuff I trusted. And guess what? It didn't work out. And you know how hard that is, how hurtful that is when you got somebody so close to you and you have this vision. So, like, it's crazy, no pun intended, Trapvision. You have this vision of what this thing could be, right? I love watches. I enjoy watches, right? I love talking about watches. I love learning about watches, man. I mean, dude, look, I just changed the strap on this piece right here, Glycine. And keep in mind, I reached out to Glycine, right? And emailed them and emailed the Invicta Watch group before, because people had asked that question. Well, Trap, why aren't you an ambassador? I don't know. Good question. And the only thing I can have unofficial answer is I'm not it. I'm not the person. I'm not the one that they wanted, right? And they didn't feel that it was even necessary to tell me I'm not the person. But guess what? I still rock. Does that make me crazy for still work? I still believe in the product. I still believe I wear it. I rock it. I have no problem with that. But you know what I'm saying? I did want to have some type of, like, and you know what's crazy is when you look at YouTube. For me, when I look at YouTube and I see all of the people, like, man, Jason over there at My Dude Watch, who is that? Jody, and I mean, there's so many people, and I think I'm mixing titles, but y'all get what I'm saying. There's a lot of talent here when you're talking about horology, and horology is great in itself, but sneakers is even higher. Cigars is even greater. Guns even greater. Like, these things are getting more views and getting more attention than the rest of politics. So for us to be in this niche of watches, like, that's such a small niche, and we're all competing for it. And you got a guy like me that I don't fit the criteria of a watch reviewer. You know what I'm saying? Like, I will review a watch. I'll tell you what I think of it, right? For example, Islander. I don't need to I can't tell you what I think of this watch. Is it crafted well? Yes. Is it well proportioned? I think it's well balanced for the price that I paid for this watch. Because you can get this watch one of two ways. You can either go to a wind-up, and if they have it available, pre-owned, buy pre-owned. You're going to save a good percentage. I don't know, maybe 60, 70% off of but it's still under $400. If you got a GMT in it, collar style GMT. And what does that mean to somebody that don't travel? It means it gives you an extra feature to mess around and tinker with and play with, and just like, hey, I know what time it is in Japan. Cool, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a nice watch. The design is amazing. In the sun, this thing is great. The loom, man, once that thing is loomed up, this watch is perfect with the loom. Yes, I said it. The loom is perfect. I like the way the loom blockers. I love it. Listen, it is quiet. However, I just pulled off the time I had. I'll reset it. I got it too for Australia time. But my thing is, with all the features and all the descriptions of this watch stands out to me because I went and got this. I ordered this watch, got it in a wind up, talked to the team over there at Islander, man, and like it was just a whole vibe, man. And this watch is as amazing as it is. I had a time. It was more of the experience than just having to watch. But this is one of my favorite diver style GMTs. For the price, I think it's great. It stands up to other watches. I mean, if you want to compete or put it in competition with other watches, I think it's well worth it, right? At any rate, I see there's a Cash App, not Cash App, but who is that? Who is that? Woody with the yeah. Man, appreciate that, bro. Oh, let me go ahead and heart that real quick. Let me love that. Let me get the thumbs up. Thank you for that super chat. Julius Caesar, thank you for being here. Nervous Swag, thank you for being here. My man Vic is in here. House of X is in here. My man Tony Woe, Bob Cohen. Hey Trap, I remember when you and Tommy were just starting, but I was your biggest cheerleader on Facebook. Yes, you were. Okay, Nervous Swag had to go for a meeting. Thank you for being here. Appreciate it. I have a Tissot PRX in quartz on today. Probably change it later when I go to work. I have. I got mine. And guess what? This watch is the PRX Carbon. We can sit and talk about the specs and everything, but you know what I much rather talk about? The experience, because that's why I got trifecta down in the description, because working with Jake is amazing. Working with Jake is amazing. I love going there. I love going there. I love going. Yo, matter of fact, I'm gonna show you something else. When I hit 3,000 subscribers, Kokomo Watch Company bless me with this. This is something that they created. They created this, y'all. And you know what? I'll tell you, they're down in the description. And I'm gonna tell you what the beauty is. The expertise that they have over there, the attention to detail over there, and the fact that they have been in the industry for as long as they have. Some of the best people behind horology that I've met. Family. They are family. They are supportive. They are amazing people. And you don't have to worry about, hey, you know what? I wanted to get a watch. I don't know what I want. You go talk to them and you can craft your own watch. So if you are like, hey, I'll spend $1,000 on a watch that I want. I'll spend $2,000, but I don't know what I want. Go talk to them. Look, go down the description and say, hey, this is what I want to get. What is it going to cost me? And guess what? You don't have to worry about it being a wait list. You have to wait for it to get built, but it's your watch to your specs, to your liking. And they will work with you on designs and stuff like that. Man, I sat down with them. I watched them work. So while the rest of the industry is looking at what's Tissot coming out with, what is Brigade coming out with, all these different ones. And if you want to like buy off into horology like that, you want to buy into the story, hence the whole moon watch. If you want to continue buying into that, do your thing. I am not here to combat that, but I'm telling you, bruh, experience. And this is something that I'll love in that in within the 900,000 views that I have, that's close to 1 million views, that watch is in there. The history of some of the people that rock with me is in there. Some of the people that's left me is in there. And I even had where the people that don't believe in me literally told me, like, bro, you wasting your time. Don't nobody care about that. You keep talking about these watches, man. You wasting time. That's, you know what I'm saying? It's a pipe dream or whatever the case is, man. It's nothing. Discouraging. And these people that's close to me, you know what I'm saying? And guess what happened? I just about went for it and said, you know what? You're right. Let me get off into something else. But if I'm not creating, if I'm not doing this, right, what else am I gonna do? I can find something else to do, honestly. I mean, there's tons of things that I can do. But you know one thing, in that 900,000 views that I have, you know what happens? I had companies, people, entrepreneurs were able to showcase their stuff. I was able to wear stuff. I had things sent to me. My man Roy, I had BBG, you know what I'm saying? Like, I had these bees. These bees go along with the watches from Invicta. And if anybody that's an Invicta fan know that these bees are essential. They know these bees are essential. Come on, Waverly. Come on, bruh. Like, these are relationships that we build. I can't even tell you the amount. And I think I put paid promotion in here because I do have watches in here that I either receive for free from a company, or I got a severe discount. And I wouldn't have got that if it wasn't for this. And like, there's money paid. Do you know, y'all, do you know that we have raised over $60,000 before I had 3,000 subscribers? Do the math on that. We raised over $60,000 right here on this channel for veterans, for people in need, for buying watches for other people, Christmas gifts, shipping stuff out to people. I have gone broke doing this, broke, to the point where like, yo, Trap, when's your next watch? I don't know, bro. I don't know when the next watch coming through. I'm like, nah, ain't no watches coming through because I ain't got the money to buy it. Yeah, that's what happened in 900,000 views. Oh, let me get it to the chat because I'm letting the chat get away from me. Oh, y'all putting out your wrist checks. Trap. Wish Eileen, yup. She said, man, look, Eileen looks amazing for 7. I don't even know how Bob got her, man. Bob got, listen, he got game, bro. You got game because Eileen's a fox. No, my sister's beautiful, man. She's an amazing woman. And this has been a pleasure doing this, honestly, because I met some amazing people. Let's see. Every dollar you donated to TV 3D goes to a hungry wrist near you. The journey has been hard, but look at you now. Yeah, bro. Sheesh, y'all. Just imagine when I do hit the million. I wasn't having a good morning, y'all. I wasn't having a good morning. Just wasn't. Today is a challenging day, very challenging, and it's not anybody's problem. But at the same time, you guys have supported wholeheartedly. You guys have supported. You know what I'm saying? And I've even been told like, "Yo, Trap, don't be showing your emotions on there. Don't be letting people." Because I have been in a negative space on my channel. I have been very transparent on my channel. I literally, I just mentioned this other day, I was looking at Watch Chris, and he mentioned that, you know, he talked about being jealous of a watch collector that got money, right? Full transparency. When I put a video out and I love the video, I'm like, oh, I think that was dope, right? And the thing gets like 30, 40 views after 7 hours, I'm like, ooh. Maybe it's not as good as I thought it was good. You know what I'm saying? Like the video wasn't good. And I'm like, okay. But then I'll go back and look at it and I search, like, what did I feel in that moment? What was it, right? Doing videos for myself is great, but then I love interacting with people. And this is why I love pulling up to spots. So you guys can see firsthand what is in the store. What do you want to buy? There's something there for you, right? And per request, I remember somebody said, hey, Trap, you did a couple of shoe reviews, man. Could you pull up in a shoe store? And I was like, bet, say less. And guess what? The next live was at DTLR or something like that. One of those type stores, right? City Gear. And we were looking at shoes. I went and uploaded some stuff to Instagram. I have no problem. And then you know what the other thing too? I've met people like Watching James, man. This dude is all the way in Australia. I mean, all the way. When you got people watching you from other countries, other YouTubers, and this dude, yo, y'all seen what he did, man. The man hit. I mean, he hit, yo. Like, I watched him go to from 5, I think when I first started watching James, he was at 5,000, I think. So no, 3,400, somewhere around there. And in like, what, 2 years time, he's at 100,000. And you know what that did? I was like, yo, that's crazy. I like that. And then I'm inspired because yes, I do. That is my goal. Ultimate goal is to get the silver play button. You know, the way my channel grows, man, I'm at 4,000 views. 4,000 subscribers, right? I don't ask for subscribers that often. I maybe ask for subscribers on videos or lives maybe 10 times out the year, right? Maybe 10 times out the year. So I'll just input it right now. If you're new here and you like the channel, you like this only because it's raw. I mean, this is as raw as it's gonna get. subscribe. Be a part of the people. If you want to become a member, just keep in mind the money that you put into this channel goes to other people. I am not selfish at all. I've given up, you know, the amount of watches, the monetary value of what we have actually goes a little bit past that because we've had so many watches donated. And I'm not going off of what the resale value, but like if you, by you being a supporter of this channel, I'm not even called, there's so many people that has donated. There's one in particular that has donated, if I had to do the math, the amount of money that this individual spent on watches that he sent to this channel, I would literally say this individual probably sent me $30,000 worth of watches. And I'm just throwing a soft number out. $30,000 worth of watches. Think about that. 30,000 over the time span of this person being on the channel and watching and supporting. Just throwing a number out there. One individual sent enough watches to actually fund a human being. Some people out here are making $28,000 a year, which with gas prices the way they are right now is crazy. But at the end of the day, I had one person send me thousands of dollars worth of watches just for me to get the bare minimum of what we needed to get over the hump to give back to somebody else. And then even like when my son passed, like my family, we lost a major part of our family. And guess what? You guys showed up, man. You guys was hitting the Cash App. You guys was hitting money, like y'all was sending money. People that was here, you guys were supporting. Y'all was supporting. Man, we had meeting our driver all the way from Georgia. All the way. That's an 8-9 hour drive. And they had I think they were traveling that weekend anyway, doing something. I can't remember exactly what they were doing, but they came up after having their own stuff. You feel me? So, y'all, I'm about to hit 1 million views. I would have never thought that I could have got it. Because for years, I was sitting at 200, just at the 200,000 view mark. And to see that and watching people that's talking about watches, horologists, people that are doing the reviews and stuff like that, that is a stab in the throat. It's like, man, dude, to me, I felt like I wasn't good enough. I'm like, man, I can't get it. So I'm gonna just, kind of just casually go along. I'm not a casual type of person, man. Not really, not at heart. So, man, I go for it, man. I go for the gusto. You know what I mean? Like, and that's where it is. Let me get to the chat real quick. Woody, J. Jones, welcome in. Rob Wood, what's going on, bro? Australia is on my bucket list to visit someday. I hope it comes soon. Invicta cap, yeah, that is Invictaholics, man. I got this cap a long time ago. At the beginning of Trapvision 3D, I got this cap, man. Like my year one. This is a year one cap. Year one cap, man. So, man, hold up. It's crazy because let me go into this real quick. I want to see something. I'm actually want to go into the oldest. 7 years ago. This video got in the beginning had I remember at the height of it had like 38 views at the height. That was 7 years ago, and it only got 100 views. What's up, family? What's up, family? Welcome to a new episode of An Invicta Lifestyle. I'm your host, Trapvision 3D, where we embark in everything Invicta. Here you get to express your values, you get to express your opinions, your cringy love for Invicta watches. No hat, peacoat, and Invicta Lifestyle. Then I came with your favorite nephew, and then Tony Woe was like, all right, bro, I got you. Then he started getting the whole lightning strike thing, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to my man Vic, because like that was the term. He's like, into the next lightning strike. So yeah, you getting a little, like when I say into the next lightning strike, that came from Vic. Being blessed is like, I really want you to be blessed, man. Thank you for blessing me by watching the video. You know what I'm saying? Like this, all this stuff has been, man, this has been a blessing to me, man, just watching this and just doing it. Hold up. Oh, wait a minute. What's up, family? All right, so today is Friday. Your favorite nephew. Your favorite nephew, yeah. This is the beginning. These are early videos. Me just doing stuff. I was working out to go into this Invicta cruise where I would challenge Invicta Ryan to a push-up contest, which I spanked. Hey, and that's something that Invicta Ryan, you will never be able to live down, bro. So when you see this episode, just know that your boy whooped that tail, and I am a 3-time champ because we've been on 3 cruises together, probably more than that, but I know 3 cruises together, and each time we meet up on the cruise and you challenge me to a push-up contest, I'm going to, bro, quit playing with me, bro. You can go to the hyperbolic time chamber, for those that know what that is, and you can train with Beerus, and you still wouldn't beat me, ever. I am the push-up champion over you, sir. A part of my 900,000 views, Ryan Johnson, you my brother, but you can't beat me. Yeah, but that's my bro, and it's funny because I mentioned him. This watch came out of his collection. I got this from him. I've had this for 2 years now, and I just showed this the other day. This is something sought after. Value 7750. People love these things, man. This is a staple in the Invicta community. You feel me? Maybe not, and there's nothing to anybody outside of the community, but you know, a part of my 994,000 views, I have watched a lot of reviewers talk about Invicta. I have seen people praise. I've seen people talk about and shun. I've seen people shun the collectors of Invicta. But to no avail, Invicta still reigns supreme. I've even gone to, when I go back to, from Invicta to Kokomo, I actually sat in Kokomo and made this watch. I put this watch together. They showed me what it takes to be a watchmaker, right? Now, of course, this is Seiko, but this thing was not assembled, all right? And they walked me through every part of it. It was a great experience. The best thing, the money I could have spent on, you know what I'm saying? It was just amazing. It was amazing. And the crazy thing is, in over 7 years of doing this, I've experienced things that going to New York. I enjoyed it. I loved it. Going out to the Yonkers, man. I was an MC at a store that's no longer there, right? So historically, let's talk historically. The Invicta store that was in Manhattan, there has been a lot of collectors that's gone there. There's been a lot of collectors before me that hosted as an MC for Invicta, right? I was one, if not, I don't know if I was the last person, but I was one of the last people to ever be in that store before they closed up shop. And yo, your boy rocked Manhattan. I was down there with my DJ. Yo, man, got the mic, man. House of X, met them. We turned up, you feel me? Bro, there was a whole vibe. I have to do, hold on, let me get into the chat real quick. I figured that all quartz watches there are 2 batteries at least, and if you watch it's not going to work properly, so I had 2 batteries. Oh crap. All right, I'm just getting into the chat real quick. Oh, good here, probably gotta refresh. I had the trouble yesterday. Wow. How you doing?
How you doing?
I'm good. So where we at? We're 34 minutes. Yeah, so I said I wasn't gonna be on here long. I just wanted to say, hey, yo, we started this countdown. I'm almost at 1 million views, and at the end of this, like, I'll be even closer. Because you guys are watching, you guys know that you're feeding it right now. You're feeding the counter, and we're close to 1 million views. And when 1 million views happens, your boy will go live. I will have a slice of red velvet cake. I'm going to reach out to my brother Tony Woe. He's going to have a slice of red velvet cake with me. And also keep in mind, this time last year, our family, which we are still mourning, but like it was fresh. The mourning was fresh of what happened. And now, a year later, as we are healing and we're going on with our lives, this is put in perspective for me is that life is short and you can't play small when it comes to yourself. You have to invest in yourself, man, and that's it. You got to. I just got through talking, so 2 cups. If you in Indianapolis, man, come by. You got to come by here. Yeah. And guess what? I got points on my system, so if you need a cup of coffee, I got enough points over there to where I got you. It's bomb. But I mean, here's the deal. Here's the deal. I believe in what I'm doing, right? I believe in me. I don't always feel good about doing stuff, man. Like it is like when you do an episode, when you put something. Of course, you want to get the maximum, right? But come on, man. Trapvision is acquired taste, bro. Like, let's keep it 100. I'm an acquired taste. But you know what's crazy though? When I go to spots, when I go to spaces, man, people know who the heck I am. That's the wild thing. So people still call me Mr. Invicta, regardless. So Invicta, unofficially, you did not choose me, right? But I've done enough work out here, man. My life's work is what it is on here. So when I go out to spots, hey, guess what? People still be like, hey, I remember you, man. You and Invicta guy. Yeah. And I wear that badge proudly, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing that like AL or one of them did to put me on there. This is who I am, you feel me? And I walk in who I am. All right, glasses back on. Yes, I do have my glasses, bro. Gotta have a huge round table. Bring up the heavy hitters, Long Ranger Dave, Godfather, Gang, etc. Come on, yeah. Hey, yo, look, I can't. Do you understand this channel? When it comes to people, man, come on, Lee, bro. Invicta 757, you know what I'm saying? Jay Boogie, like these people, like all of these people that played a part in this channel's growth, right? But I gotta get like Bob and Eileen, bruh. Dave D, Hio Silva, man, bruh, like there's some heavy hitters, my man Vic. You know what I'm saying? Like there's a lot of people that really helped me along the way. Some people that I talked to, you know what I'm saying? So this channel wouldn't be what it is today without the support. And the people that's no longer here, man, like there's people that's no longer here that supported the channel that like, for the time being, bro, I'm gonna just keep it 100, man. Like it sucks when you fall out with other people. It do. But you know what? I seen that here on YouTube because I didn't like the hangout, right? I was watching that like Rob Wood and stuff like that. I was slowly learning what's happening because I'm looking at other channels and they're talking about people on. I'm not going through all that, but I was watching all of the mess that I said, oh, all of y'all were like together at one point and they poof separated. Well, same thing here, man. I had some people that was rocking with me. You know what I'm saying? Some people that I felt close, man. Like, I was like, yo, we in here, right? We locked in. And yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can blame whoever, you know. It dissolves. Stuff happens. And who knows? In the future, it's possible that, you know, like, there'll be a reunion. Maybe there'll be a time where, like, hey, you know what? What did we fight for in the first place? What was it? Who cares at this point? And it's like, I mean, keep in mind, this isn't, I guess it's a slogan or whatever the case, but I said it all started with a watch. My relationship with Trifecta started with a watch. I went to Kokomo for a watch event. And that's the first time I didn't meet Random Rob, but I saw Random Rob. But I had been watching Random Rob, and I'm like, okay, I see him doing this thing. I didn't bother him. I just was like, hey, whatever. And then after that, I was like, yeah, I saw you at Kokomo. He said, well, you should have came up to me. I was like, you was doing your thing. I don't really, you know what I'm saying, wouldn't bother. And full transparency, I learned a lesson about running up on YouTubers. Like, hey, man, I watched your show, man. And they're like, oh, back up. Who are you? Oh, don't worry about it. I'm going this way. So, like, sometimes, you know, people aren't who they portray to be on this platform. It happens. Does that make them a terrible person or bad? No, this is who they are. Some people come to life on here. Some people whole attitude is different. Like Russell from Mad Watch Collector. You know, I watched him on other channels do things, and he's not hype. Like how he was like, yeah, all that. He's not doing any of that on some of these other channels. So I was like, okay, so he gets to portray this character on his channel. And then like the Beslin guy, and then the Loom Monster, like when he does the Loom segments. So, which is cool. I am with it. And then you got Joe. I don't know how Jody acts in real life. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know, hello and welcome to Just One More Watch. I don't know how he acts. I mean, some of you guys have met him. You went to the New York wind-up. You guys can tell me better than because I don't know. But yeah. Hold on, let me get to this. No need to justify who you are or anything you do. Just be you. Yes, sir. Bring on Lee. We want to see the face behind the CIA. Yo. You were the first one to see my watches wrapped in socks. Yes, I know, man. I died laughing. I was like, are those socks? He was like, I swear they're clean. I was like, regardless if they're clean or not, bro, you got your watches wrapped up in socks. I've never. That was it. That was the first for me. I said, I could dig it. I could dig it. But yeah, man, just going back, just thinking about it, Bob, you've been a supporter of the channel since like forever, bro. Forever. I've been having people rocking with me for a long time. I started this channel off, it was super slow starting off. I didn't even get 100. I think after a year, I probably amassed 124 subscribers. If I recall that, it was about 124 after, no, a little over a year, like the 1,300 mark, 13th month, 13 months consecutive, it was 124. And I kept that for a minute, and then I was like, ooh, okay, all right. I thought it was gonna be a little better than that, but hey, let's get it. And here I am. I'm still here, bro. I ain't going nowhere. Can't worry about the friends that have gone in the day, you know, true friends and family are booyah. I can answer that. I met Randall Rob twice, and he was good to go with me. Yeah, Rob is crazy. He's not crazy, but it's just like his whole mode, man. When Rob is out, man, Rob is just like, he's looking around, he's doing his thing, and he's like, okay, yep, and he got enough, I'm out of here, man. I laugh at Rob, like, hey, he cool people to talk to, man. Like, we be talking, like, and it's not always watches, man. Like, we be talking about stuff, though. Like, we just be talking. And that's what I like too, man. I like having conversations. We could talk watches all day, man, but like I like having those conversations. EDC, cars, sports and stuff like that. Don't get into, I'm not getting engaged with politics. If you crack a joke, I'll listen to that, but I don't get into the politics thing. Let's see. Do great lives. They will get you the 1 million views so we can keep the channel going. Yeah, bruh. Keeping up with the Griffins is in the building. I met them on the cruise too, man. Some dope folks, man. I was just talking about y'all this morning. Yeah. We gotta meet for coffee again. That'd be dope, man. So yeah, man. Bringing it back. When we hit 1 million, and I said we because this channel ain't nothing without y'all. So we are close to 1 million views, man, and that is everything to me. Everything. I'm like, yo, just thinking about it, man, just got me like I'm on cloud 9, man, because I didn't think this day would come. And I would still do my channel, y'all. I'm be honest with you, because I love doing this. I love coming on here talking. I love going to different spots. I love pulling up. And my goal, keep this in mind, my goal for Wind Up Chicago is going to be crazy. We're talking 4 months from now. I'm showing up to that thing And it's not going to be like the average Trapvision 3D. It's going to be something completely different when I show up. So just, yeah. Oh, and then I haven't decided what watch, but you know, we'll find out what watch. That watch will come. I have a couple of watches in mind. Thank you guys for like, you know, I love Kev Cook. Kev will, if he misses an episode, he always drops his comments right after, like, you know what I'm saying, moments after I finish the live or later that day. And I love running to the comment. I love going to the comment section, man. You know why I love it? Because you on the other side of that camera that love watches, whatever watch that you wear, right? How stupendous your collection is. You took your time to literally spend over here for a portion. Even if you was like, hold up, you scroll like, who is this? What's this dude talking about? Okay, I'm not a watch guy. Oh, he got people in the chat. Okay. And you scroll. I captured about 8 to 12 seconds of your time. I'll take it. Thank you. But then for the most of you guys that's in here, man, it's like you here for the duration, man. I'm on here for 30 minutes, an hour. Some people like, hey, my lunch break, or I'm just in between. I got my phone, I'm looking, or I'm just playing. I got you in my ear. Bro, I appreciate it. If you listen to me right now, driving in the car, or if you're working and I'm in your ear right now, right on, man. You feel me? I appreciate you, man. Like, really, I really appreciate you. Jake from Trifecta. Man, I had plans. Well, we'll see. I had plans on going there so you guys can see. There's news on Longines, and he has some new stuff in there, new stock. So I'm going to show you guys that Friday, and we're gonna go from there. And because this week is training week for me, I have classes this week. But in the event that I can't make it up there Friday, just know that next week, most definitely you guys will have what Jake has, the new stuff. And then also K Jewelers, because K Jewelers is supporting, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, they are doing stuff. I can go, they just got a bunch of new citizens in, so we're gonna go over there and check it out. Hopefully, we'll see how my weekend turns out. We may even have a live Sunday evening. So yeah, Tony will say cake day. Yeah, Bob got some dope Airguns. Bob has a great collection. Bob has some stuff like the older Invicta, man. And you know the other thing too, that Bob, for those that's new here, I am a veteran, right? And Bob shares some stuff with me, man, like it's priceless, man. The imagery and stuff, like, he knows what it is. But I love memorabilia, veteran memorabilia that has been active at one point. You know what I'm saying? That's the other thing too, y'all. That's the other thing too, that this year, I have something. I told Tony what it is. I've been working on something behind the scenes, right? And it's all about horology. It's all about, like, embracing it, how I view it. And there's one watch in my collection that I don't wear it anymore, but it was an important part of my wrist. It was an important part of my my equipment when I was in Iraq. And we're going to talk about that watch from a different perspective. And it's not going to be live. This is going to be probably a premiere or just a regular video, because I have to take my time with it, because it is an emotional. I had it out and I actually wrote down the points that I want to talk about this watch, and it hit me so hard, man, because yeah, when a soldier goes into war and you have your watch on, depending on what watch you have, whatever you train in, I'm just telling you the testament from me to you guys. It's important. It's important. Every piece of your equipment is important. It's a part of you. You know what I'm saying? It's an extension of you. And there were a number of us that absolutely loved our watches. Yep. There was a number of us that, like, we timed everything. We did. And I spent time just like eyeballing my watch and then looking at new watches, man. And even when I went to Kuwait and I'm looking at, that's when I got my Rolex. I said, oh, you know what? I got the money. I'm about to buy it. And this is a time where you can just run up to a shop and be like, hey, man, I like that Submariner. Let me get that. How much is that? That's a lot of money. And it's crazy. It was $3,400 for my Submariner in Kuwait. I was like, ooh, that's a lot. But I had it, though. I had the cash. And then I didn't I was stupid. I was stupid. I was careless with it. Ended up getting it stolen. But a lot of times people just don't get notifications. Other times we kind of fall off temporarily because life happens. There are channels I'm still sub to. I haven't commented on in a long time. Me too. And I meant because of this channel. See, that's what. See, 3,400 is about $8,000 today. Yeah, man. I mean, dude, I had the Samaritan, and it's crazy. Like we talk about, I see that now. We talk watches, we talking prices, we talk. Man, we go back and forth on a number of things here, and I'm talking about YouTubers. But a part of my 900,000 views and stuff like that, I have discussed a lot of things about that. I have my own thoughts on this. Been a part of these conversations. What I think is most important. And I will never shun a story. I will never shun the lore of a watch and the company thereof. I will question a person's motives on crushing another person because they don't own something. I'm like, yo, what's wrong with you, bro? But other than that, it's all in good fun. It's all in good spirit of horology. Good, bad, or different, man. I'm for it all, man. So, yeah, I'm going to end it on that. What I got in here? Okay, I already showed that. One of the last watches I'm going to show you, I've shown this already. This watch right here is an important piece to me. I like this watch. I enjoy this watch. And I like the strap, too. I've been wearing it. You know what I'm saying? I wore it yesterday. I didn't wear it to bed because it was uncomfortable. I got to get this thing. I'm gonna see how supple this strap can get after a few wears, and that would determine if I'll get more because there are some other colorways from this company that I want to get. And for $20, I'm like, I think, yeah, it's definitely hard though. It's definitely very stiff, very stiff. So we'll see how it breaks in. And we'll go from there. Trap, if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be a collector and met some good people. Man, Jay Jones, man, like I always joke with Jay Jones about him being a crooked cop taking money. But at the end of the day, man, we had a very good conversation. We said that I broke bread with Jay Jones. He surprised me when I went to Burger Barn, man, and popped up. He popped up, you know what I'm saying? He just like, we was talking on the phone and then here come Jay Jones. But yeah, man, this has been a journey, and I'm still going, y'all. We're still going. So, with that said, I'm going to end there. I appreciate y'all. John met his match when he came to his chat. That's Rolex. You paid $3,400. That's the crazy part. And I ain't even got it no more. Stupid. I went to play basketball. I left it in the car. Somebody broke in the car. And not only that, they took my kids. Y'all remember the PSP Vita? Do y'all remember that? Because they had the PSP, but then they had the PSP Vita. I had a 12 socket set Stanley kit watch kit tool kit in my car. So they took that. They took all the change out my ashtray because I'm not a smoker, so I just throw change in there because my grandpa did the same thing. And my Rollie was sitting in the door, in the pocket of the door. And I guess they, like when they got in the car, saw all the stuff, and they looked like, oh, yeah, they got me. And they got I had a pair of Jordans on the back seat too. That's probably what got their attention. Stupid. I didn't even have tinted windows, like, so yeah. I did claim insurance. I was like, I had to show everything. I mean, I got the money back, but at that time, think about it. Like when this happened, this is 2010. So I only had the watch I only wore the watch like 7 times. Only had it for a year and a half, 2 years maybe, and I couldn't go back and buy it. Like once the money came from insurance, no, their Rollie wasn't $3,400, especially in the States. I was in Kuwait at the time when I bought it. In the States, that thing was $5,400. Yeah, go figure. From 2008 to yeah, so yeah. What's happening? NYS Dad is in the building. Handheld video game. Yes, yeah. That Vita is a handheld by PlayStation. Because they had the They had the PSP, but then the PSP Vita was sort of like compact. And you know what's crazy? When I got the insurance money, I actually went and I bought the Vita again. I just found the Vita. I don't even know what a charger cord is. I just found it. I still have the Vita, a Vita. I don't even know if it cuts on because that thing hasn't been on since 2013-ish. So I don't even know if the battery may be trash. Oh, what's up, Art? What up, boy? Art's in the building, man. Hey, Art, bro, when you come on the east side, bro, you need to come here. 2 cups, man. I'm on 30th Street. Hold up, man. I'm gonna give you a map, bro. This is where we at. Look at that map right there. Hold up, man. Hold up, bro. Y'all, man, because we have an indie native in the building. So here we go. This is what they got in here. This is what they got available. They got blueberry, they got banana nut, and this is all like this is done here locally. And that young lady that's over there working doing a thing, she makes all this stuff right here. See the prices? That's fire right there. Got drinks. Hold up. You see what you're doing? Look at it. Look at her operating. Look at she moving. I don't know what she making. Hold on, let's look at the process real quick. Hold on, I have to go to the side. There we go, boom. Yeah. Professional. Yeah, she wouldn't even know. She know I was recording. Yeah. Yeah. Yo, what up, John? Welcome in, bro. Delicatessen. Yeah, well, no, it's actually a coffee shop, but she just added those extra features to it. And hold up, my bad, y'all. Hold on. That's a list up there, virtual, and she does a Hey Mo, you books. It was books and breakfast, correct?
Yes.
That you do.
What about it?
So when's the next one?
That's the question. I was gonna have it at the beginning of April, but the way things are looking, I'll have to push it back.
Okay. Well.
So I'm not sure what the next one.
So Art, I'll let you know, bro. Matter of fact, hit me up, bro, so we can come over here and get some coffee. Coffee on me, bro. Coffee on me, because you got to get this coffee, man. I'm telling you, it's better than Starbucks. And I'm saying it. Anybody that's a Starbucks fan, you don't at me on that, bro, but I'm telling you, it's better than Starbucks. And because the service is, her service is amazing. Because, she's an entrepreneur. And I support entrepreneurship. I love it. That's why I rock with like micro brands so heavy, because I love that, you know what I'm saying, you get something different, get something nice. And I'm not taking away from like your major brands, man. You're like if you like Rolex, Swatch, whatever the case is, yeah, still rock with those, man. But I dig micro brands, man. Yeah, it's just different. I like meeting the people that the mind behind the watches. That's the thing that I love it, man. I love it. So anyway, been on for an hour talking about this. Stupid me. Left my commanding ticket. The dashboard with the window down. Oh, wow. Yo, that's crazy. So you understand my pain. That's crazy, bro. Dang. Ooh, wee. If you shop at Starbucks, you're not gonna like where your money goes. I'm just saying. That's it. Hold up. Hold up, bro. Before I get up out of here, we'll pin that real quick. I had a Rolex in 1995. I paid about $2,800. Somebody stole it 2 years later. I went to buy another one, and it was about $4,400. Sheesh. And you know what? Here's the thing about this whole ordeal is this channel grows and stuff like that. There are watches that I want to add to my collection, man. So I'm eventually going to get that Omega that I want, right? It's just going to happen, man. You know what I'm saying? Like and if I had to get any Submariner, right, which the one Submariner that I absolutely love to death is the Hulk. That green is true. Man, I had a buddy I work with, man. He let me rock his, man. I was like, yo, I love this watch, bro. I was like, man, bruh, I want to just run away with it. Like, yo, this thing, if I had the money, I'd have bought it off him because he was selling it. If I had the cash, I would have bought that one. I just think that one is the best representation of the Submariner. I just love that. Now, I understand the whole colors. I like that green. That is a beautiful watch, man. Beautiful watch. I also like I like the bluesy too. I do like the bluesy. I think the bluesy is pretty dope. I like that two-tone. But yeah, man, that one, I mean, if I was going to get a Submariner, it would be that one. But I see how much that watch is. And I remember when he got it, I think he said he paid about $8,000 for his, or $8,500 for his. And I don't know if he still has it, but I know during COVID, that watch was going for as much as $18,000, almost $20,000, which is crazy. But yeah, it is what it is. Makes sense if you like want to. Yeah, I'm with that, man. Yo, Nightwing, what's going on, bro? Nightwing has been a part of this whole thing. Yeah. So going forward, y'all, I am celebrating coming close to 1 million views, but I'm more excited about what's coming next. The stuff that I got that I'm working on. I don't have any sponsorship with any companies and stuff like that. That may change in the future. But my goal is to actually add to this channel. There are watches that I want to signify what this channel is about, right? And that comes with like some high-end luxury stuff, man, that I will consider high-end luxury. I know some people aren't fan of Oris. I like Oris. I think Oris is like, I love the colorways. I love what they offer, right? Certina is a watch that I want to add, and that's not a popular watch in America, but I want it just for the sole factor, like that watch was a tester, right? Before we had the Moon watch, this was a tester. Can watches survive that type of pressure? And they tested that Certina in some depths under some crazy conditions. And that had me excited about getting the watch. Plus, I love like the orientation. I love the aesthetics of the watch. And plus, as active as man, I'm always out in the street. And when the weather is breaking, I'm out walking. I got my backpack on. I take my gloves. I got these Kevlar gloves. And like, I go through, like I don't do the shadow box, man. I come up to a tree and just like, I just tagging it, right? I have watches that like I'm, doing my thing and poof, pops off. I'm like, man, ooh, spring bars weak on certain watches. So yeah, man, I want that Certina diver, DS diver, because of the double security. I want a rugged watch that can stand up to what I'm going to do to it. And I like some of the watches that have the Vickers added to it because I am active. And scratches are great, but some of these watches I don't want to scratch up, man. You know what I'm saying? I need watches that's going to be on my everyday. You know what I'm saying? Case in point, I'm going to tell you a watch that I would love for it to be stupid durable. And I know it's not made for that, but like the PRX, I would love for them to make a rugged PRX that can take like a beat down, right? It'd be dope if it was titanium. I know they have a titanium 38 millimeter. I want a titanium 40 though. Even if they don't make it, which I know they're not gonna make it. And I know some people are tired of the PRX. I'm not. I like the PRX. I like it. It's a dope watch. John, working on that. And I have access to them. That's actually a part of some upcoming episodes. So yeah, I can. Yep. So, all right, we've been on for an hour, 4 minutes. I actually got to cut and run, got a jet. You feel me? I appreciate you guys, man. We almost hit 1 million. I couldn't have done it without you guys, man. We're closer now than we were when I first hit press live today. Thank you for watching. Shout out to all the people, but shout out to all you guys that have been watching and supporting me. I thank you so much. I appreciate you guys, all of y'all, men, women, and teenagers, because I know some teenagers have been watching. I found out that teenagers watch my show, and I thought that was hilarious. I said, teenagers? Like, that's crazy. That's crazy. You sit and watch me talk for an hour. I appreciate that, man. Man, Jay, Kokomo, like team, everybody, trifecta, like everybody that's supported the channel, even Morias, because Morias allowed me to, you know, I did a couple of lives from them. Reese Nichols, I did 2 episodes, 2 lives over there, Reese Nichols, man. So a part of my 900,000 views, I had an opportunity of working with some great people and getting my hands on some watches that I would not have an opportunity to get my hands on unless it was for them. Thank you for everything that you guys have done. Even the people that are no longer here, thank you for helping my channel in the beginning. Those that doubt me, that still doubt me, that hate the fact that I do this, hey man, I'm still gonna push, man. I appreciate you in a way because like you motivate me to keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? Like you really do. So, hey, with that being said, thank you. You said you'll hit me later. All right, bro. Have you checked out an actor? No, I haven't. Nightwing, I have to give it up with you on that one because no, I haven't. I haven't looked at. All right, so yes, Woody, we're gonna end on that one. You guys have a great day, a blessed day on purpose. Until the next lightning strike, y'all already know what it is. Thank y'all.